Django project and create an app in that project. Now, in the earlier videos, we set up our virtual environment, installed Django and the various packages that we need for this particular project. Now, let me start my PowerShell. Once you have your PowerShell up and running, we can continue with it. Now, there are two things that I want to talk about. In Django, we have something we call a project and an app. Take a look at it this way. The project is like an entire house. And inside that house, we have rooms, we have kitchen, we have washrooms. The rooms, the kitchens, and the washrooms are the app, and the project is the house. So the project is the big house, and the application or the app is the small rooms inside the house. So Django allows us to create or build the house, and inside the house, we decide the number of rooms that we are going to have in that particular house. So the app becomes the rooms. Now, there is a command in Django to create the house, which is the project. You need to run django-admin space start project. Oh, sorry, I forgot something. You remember in our earlier video, our project was in the documents folder. So we need to go into the documents folder, activate our virtual environment and proceed. So we can just change directory. You press D and you hit tab. We have documents now. In documents, we had a folder called Biometric folder. So we hit B, you press tab, then we have that folder. Then we hit enter. We can list the documents or the things in the biometric system folder, and we have my env, which was our virtual environment we created in the earlier video. So we need to activate our virtual environment. So all we need to do is to type my env. You can just type my e, you hit tab, then you hit tab again. We need to go into the scripts. Then inside scripts there is a file called activate. So you just type ACT, then you hit tab again, you get activate, then you hit enter. Now we have our virtual environment activated. So once we have our virtual environment activated, we can run our command. Because we had the Django installed in our virtual environment, we need to be in our virtual environment to run the Django command. So django-admin start project, then the name you want to give to your project. This particular project is on biometric system, so let's just name our project bio. Then I hit enter. It says Django admin cannot be recognized, so it means I typed something wrong. Instead of Django, the O, I made an I. So let's run it again. Let's see, just wait for a while for the project to create. The project has been created. Let's list the directory again, and now we have a project called bio. Now let's move into bio and see what is inside bio. So we can just CD, we press B, then you hit tab, you move into bio, and let's list what is in bio. In bio, the only thing that we have is another folder called bio and a file called manage.py. This manage.py is a helper script that we automatically get when we create a Django project. So it's just a remote control for us to be able to manage our entire project. So the manage.py is a helper script that we get automatically when we create a Django project. Now let's move into the other file called bio again, the other folder. You can just CD into bio again and list the content. Now inside this bio we have settings, we have URLs, we have WSGI. The two things that I will talk about is settings and URLs. URLs here is the URL file for our entire project, that is our entire house, the directions to all our rooms. So the guy who is going to give us directions to where room 1 is, room 2 is, room 3 is, room 4 is, the washroom is the URLs. And the settings.py is the one who is supposed to provide the control structure of our entire application. So the settings is the one which tells our application, do this, do that, do this, do that. So that is our entire project settings is in here. Our entire project routing is the URL file we have here. So let's move back to the project folder. So this is our project folder, which is biometric systems. Let's move on into the project folder, that is the bio folder, and list the content. Yes, this is the bio folder. Now, since we have our house created now, we have the project created, we need rooms inside that particular hot project. So in that particular project, we need various apps in that particular project. And to create an app, all we simply need to do is to run Python. Then our helper script here, we are going to make use of it to create an app. So manage.py startapp. Then the name you want to give to the app. Remember, our project is called Bio, but the application we are about to create now, which is a room inside our Bio project, we can give it a name. Let's call it Face ID. Then we hit enter. So it is saying startup Face ID is an unknown command. It means I made an error. I didn't put a space between startup and the name of our app. Hit enter, and our application has been created. Let's list the directory again, and you can see we have our Face ID application created in here. So let's open this in VS Code and take a look at it. You just simply type code dots and hit enter, and our project will be opened in VS Code. So inside VS Code, in the file explorer area, you can see our bio folder there, which is our project folder. We have our Face ID folder here, which is the application that we created, the folder for the application. Now, probably I'll end the video here for this particular session. In the next session, we are going to take a look at the various files that we get when we create an app.